and Casey, and we're on vacay mode. And today we're gonna do a quick little update for you guys on what's been going on with the Dominican Republic and all these deaths, and is it safe to travel over there? Should you go or shouldn't you go? It's really scary. So we're gonna go ahead and get right into that. And if you really want us to keep updated with us, please go ahead and subscribe down below. So everyone been watching the news lately, and there's been a lot going on with the Dominican Republic, with just being on vacation. So it's not that it's just a lot, but we're up to what, 9 now? People have been dying over there.
And that's 9 that they're reporting that died. They're not even reporting those that have been sick, you know, because also too the situation, there are symptoms and people are having stomach pains, you know, diarrhea, cramping and stuff like that, you know, as well. But the deaths, that's a tragedy, really, really, you know what I'm saying, sad, you know, to hear about those that died. And you know, I know there may be more to come, so that's why we're really wanting to talk about this video about, you know, being real precautious if you're still wanting to go, or you're in between, should I go or not, you know.
Because we know it's a beautiful place, and many people, you know, already have tickets and already plan on going. So now with all this scaring going on, they're wondering should they go or not. And I completely understand that, because it's really scary thinking about you're going on vacation and you're not sure if you're going to come back or not, because, you know, we're not even sure what's going on or why people are even dying.
Right. They were talking about that they think it's a lot of speculation going on about if it's something to drink or it's something to eat, you know, and they're not really sure, you know. You know, we even heard people saying that, oh, they wanted people's bodies to be cremated real fast so they won't find out what's going on. So I'm not sure about all of that. You know, it's a lot of rumors going on. But I did, you know, check out somebody's video on YouTube. You know, his name was Dirk Harris. And I'll probably put the picture up of him. And he kind of brings things into perspective of, you know, what you need to know when you go over there, because he's been several different times. And his video is real interesting. What was the name of it again?
I believe it was called Dominican Republic Experience.
Yeah, and in his video, he explains his experience about, you know, what's going on and what happened to him. He had got ill 3 different times, you know, going to the Dominican Republic. And his, you know, explanation was based on unpasteurized milk or coconut milk. You know, and he said he was warned by a local in Dominican Republic that not to drink that. He said because a lot of Americans couldn't stomach, you know, saying their unpasteurized milk. Yeah. So that was something that I never thought about, you know, because, you know, there's a lot of buffets going on. There's a lot of food that they cook milk in and stuff like that. And, you know, so, you know, when we was hearing all this stuff about alcohol, you know, we never thought about it could be in the food, you know, as well.
Because I believe you mentioned about it can be, you might not be thinking about little things like your sauces or, you know, just different gravy and sauces that you may eat along with your food. You're just thinking like, oh, you don't really think of the milk that actually goes into the ingredients when they're making a product. So, you know, it's...
So, you know, I'm letting you know to, you know, say go over and check out his channel and check out the that video about his experience, you know, in the Dominican Republic. And this wasn't an old experience. He explained, you know, saying 3 different times he was in the Dominican Republic. I think he mentioned about a 2012. I think it was also 2017 and 2018 when he went, and he had stomach issues, you know. So yeah, you know, for further details, check out this video, you know, about that, about, you know, his experience. But for us, you know, if you want to go, be real cautious about going over there. You know,
only recommendations that was a warning that was given on the news was if you still wanted to go over there and have a good time, just don't use their ice and drink their water. And if you did, make sure that it's bottled water, and whatever sodas or whatever you drink, they recommended it did come from the United States. So those are only 2 recommendations as far as news-wise that they had to warn to give out to people.
Yeah. So yeah, we just, like I said, it's a precaution situation. Yeah. Now I know everybody have heard about my boy Ortiz and getting shot. So that's another scare that people are having about that. Are they just going out there shooting the Americans? Well, Ortiz wasn't an American. He was from the Dominican Republic. So that he was feeling at home. That was a set up situation. They were. They claimed that, they shot the wrong person or whatever, or somebody put a hit out on him, or not like that. So, it is an isolated situation, so they're not out to get us and stuff like that. So, and even with the food or the drinks or the water, stuff like that, nobody's trying to poison us or poison the Americans. It just like how the situations was, are told don't drink the water in Mexico. There's certain things that we may not handle that they're immune to. So that's the same with Dominican Republic. We may not be immune to their, what's going on in their food. So vice versa. It may be the same way of them coming over here in America. So, so just be careful. Really, really be careful.
Yeah, we definitely want to send out our deepest condolences to all those that have lost their family members, because that's just so heart-wrenching. So we definitely want to and send our deepest condolences to them. Yeah,
that's really a tragedy. It affected us all. It's really hurtful. That these folks died and they on their vacation. Having a good time. So that's why we want you guys to be really careful if y'all make a decision to go, on a cruise or whatever over there, any trips, because, our channel pretty much is about advice, and this is really a heavy tragedy weighing on everybody's heart, because, nobody wants to experience anybody dying.
Yeah, so if you do decide to go or don't decide to go, please leave a comment below and let us know your thoughts on it and what you think, what you think about it.
Right, and we're gonna keep updated on the Dominican Republic. So if y'all wanted to subscribe to keep up with our latest, we are gonna do another video on it when we hear any latest updates on it. So if y'all want to follow the story, please feel free to subscribe.
Yeah. So this is Sean.
Casey.
See you guys next time.